Honkai Star Rail. We're going to be continuing where we last left off. Bless me. Oh, that peaked really fucking bad. See if maybe the ping drops a little. There we go. Let me stream without technical difficulties. There we go. Normal thing. Okay. Was I doing something here? I was looking for chest.
Can't stop the rock!
That's not what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
There's another chest in here somewhere. I think there's another chest in here somewhere. I guess not. Let's go back to level 6.
There's inspiration in every glance and every breeze.
characters do I have? Let's looky. A bunch. Or not a bunch, it's an okay amount.
Dun 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 dun.
Okay, so
Neverwinter Workshop. Hey, didn't Japard say there'd be a show here?
He said you can sometimes catch an outdoor performance. Sometimes being the operative word.
Ah, darn. I wanted to see one. Oh, I'd been wondering. You see that heater over there? Why do they keep it outdoors? This city is so weird. Normally you'd want a heater inside a building, right? Maybe, but the ones outside just seem like a waste of energy. Oh, maybe this is how the architects repel the eternal freeze.
Tiny heaters are no use against the Stellaron disaster.
You guys sure have a lot to say about that broken heater.
Oh, wow, she's cool.
Hi there. The name's Serval. I'm the owner of this workshop. If you got any broken equipment lying around, you can always come find me, though I can't guarantee I'll be interested in fixing it.
Oh, we're okay. I was just curious about the heater.
Curious? About the heater? It's just a standard geomarrow radiator. You can find them anywhere in the administrative district. Only just got here? Ah! I figured it out! I heard a loudmouth guard say that a group of outsiders had met with Cocolia. You must be them? What an honor. Where are my manners? We can talk about heaters all day if you like. Let's have a chat.
I don't know why the administrative district sounds like it has an amusement park in it, but nope, I want to talk.
The heater you saw is just a standard geomarrow radiator. They may not look like much, but they're a real lifeline to the people. The blizzards here are brutal. If we didn't have a reliable way of keeping warm, Belobog would long since have become a dead city, both above and below the surface. You didn't know? Belobog is structured like two big connected disks. The overworld is responsible for administration and trade, while the underworld is responsible for energy supply and resource extraction. However, due to an order that was given many years ago, nobody has moved between the overworld and the underworld in a long time. I shouldn't be talking about this. Pretend I never said anything. It's an ore, a special energy resource. Whether it's keeping the city warm or keeping our counters ticking, everything runs on geomarrow. Geomarrow grows beneath the surface of the planet, and specialist underworld mining teams are there to extract it. Transport lines shuttle it up to the surface. In the overworld, we use the same lines to ship surface goods and aid down to the underworld. Isn't it just like cooking food over an open flame? If the house is a pot, then the heater is the stove it rests on.
When she puts it like that, it actually starts to make sense.
No sweat. This is your first time in Belobog. I just want you to feel some of the warmth the city has to offer. Hey, seeing as there's nothing on your plate just now, want to help me fix up this machine? Just a bit of manual labor. You might find it interesting. Great. Then let me give you a demonstration first.
Oh goodness.
I'm getting the hang of this. Nice. You guys are pretty handy. You picked that up in no time.
Do you just say yes to everything?
I was only kidding. Just a joke. Well, I'd better carry on here. Why not have a better look around? My workshop will always be open to you. And your wallets, of course.
I'm actually look around. My itches. Mm. My leg tingles.
Wow, look at the car.
Whatever it's made of.
I guess you're right. It's actually pretty warm in this. So let me introduce myself. But you can call me. Yes, miss. Okay, guys. The architect, Everwintermont. Any questions?
Mm. Yeah, I don't know why it sounds like an amusement park with all the screaming and stuff. I'm just gonna keep standing here and see what happens.
Dun 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 dun. Oh, like. Um.
I've heard of that before.
Did I already get it? I did.
just want to put my head on a pillow and drift off. Seems like the first day of our trailblazing expeditions is always pretty eventful, huh, Dan Hung?
Yeah, it's because you've got too much energy.
My mom's back home.
Wow, what a beautiful... Wanna have a pillow fight later? Huh? Huh? I bet they're stuffed with goose feathers!
March. Earlier in Klipoth Fort.
Stop, I know what you're gonna say. March, you said too much back there. March, you shouldn't reveal our goal to people we don't trust. Meanwhile, you guys were beating around the bush and speaking in riddles. But check it out. Seems like we landed with a pretty sweet deal, right? We get the royal treatment, rooms in a beautiful hotel, and the full support of the locals. As far as trailblazing goes, this is smooth as heck.
That's not what I was going to say.
All right, spit it out then.
Earlier in Klipoth Fort, were you paying attention to the Supreme Guardian?
Yeah, of course. This isn't my first expedition, you know. My powers of perception are sharper than the sharpest blade. Nope, she seemed normal to me too. She was kinda harsh at first, but she turned out to be a nice, reasonable lady. Although, it felt like she was looking through me. As in, I know she was speaking to us, but it seemed like her gaze was fixed on something far away.
I had a similar feeling. Almost as if we weren't the only people in the room.
Do you have to put it like that? That's scary.
Oh shit. Something attacking my eyeball. There we go.
It's possible.
Perhaps I'm too sensitive. She did promise to help us. I just hope she keeps her word. Let's get some rest. We need to save our energy for the discussions tomorrow.
I can't do that right now.
Is there anything left to do? We're meeting the Guardian tomorrow. There won't be any time for sightseeing.
It was a long day today. Well, don't talk.
Let's get to bed early and save our energy.
Well, I'm off to my room now.
No, I guess I can't right now.
Who are you? What are you? What do you want?
To a myriad, its
Hey, did you hear that?
There's a group of Silvermane guards at the entrance, and I don't think they're here to say hi.
If this is our escort, I guess we'll have to find out.
Let's go and meet them.
Hey, Commander Bronya is waiting for you all down below. Hurry up and go see her. And no tricks.
Are we in a lot of trouble?
I am Commander Bronya. What are you going on about?
Huh? It's you. I am Bronya Rand, acting commander of the Silvermane Guards. In the name of the Amber Lord in the Highest, and under order of Supreme Guardian Cocolia Rand, I hereby arrest the suspected infiltrators under the charge of plotting to incite rebellion. As agent of the Supreme Guardian, I herewith temporarily strip you of your freedom of action and speech. When you are tried by the adjudication panel, you will be given the opportunity to defend yourselves against the accusations. Resistance will prove futile. You must come with me. Wait a minute. This isn't what we agreed. She said we were going to be escorted to discuss an urgent matter.
This is an orchestrated betrayal, obviously.
Looks like we've been downgraded to accomplices. Again. It seems like it's every third planet this happens.
That's because you always act without thinking. You never have a plan.
Hey, I'm improving. I'm coming up with a plan right now. And got one! Danhung, the alley.
The one that's been sealed off. It's possible. March. Be ready to make an escape.
Huh? Really? I just wanted to say something.
3 of a kind.
Shh! It's an old Astral Express escape signal. Do you play cards?
No.
2 pair.
Hey, what are you whispering? Let's get going.
Ace!
Have an ice day! They charged straight in! Escaping into a fragmentum. I don't know if they're overconfident or just eager for death. It would seem that Mother's judgment was correct. Should we report them as missing or deceased? The Supreme Guardian's order was to arrest them. We cannot abandon our pursuit just because they fled into a sealed-off area. I must ascertain their fate
I know
with
her
my own eyes.
earrings up here are
Yes, ma'am.
snowflakes. They look like okra. Like the inside of okra.
Eradicate all threats to Belobog's security. That is what I must do. Ha! See? They weren't getting lucky.
We caught them by surprise. Nothing more. They'll be in pursuit soon enough. Let's follow the path. We need to guarantee our own safety before making any further plans.
Yeah.
So, what happened back there? Why did the Supreme Guardian send people to arrest us? Imagine launching a surprise attack when your enemy is fast asleep. The cheek!
That woman had a troubling aura.
Time for the main event.
Turn up the volume! You'll pay for this. Evildoer. Naughty children, savor the vigor of life. This battle...
Pretty good. Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music conquers all. Keep up with my tempo.
That'll take more than medicine. You're in bad shape. What do you call it small? That hurt.
Turn up the volume.
Nap time. You'll pay, evildoer.
Let's rock. This song's just
We've
for
entered
you.
the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them!
Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music conquers all. Keep up my tempo. Not bad.
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Ready to jam.
This battle is unavoidable. Time for a shot. You're a good person!
That's it.
Evildoer.
Time for the main. Turn up the volume.
Naughty children, don't listen. Savor the vigor of life.
Damn. Here. That's a shit person. No, that would be ambushed.
Keep up. It's my tempo!
You're in bad shape. Time, what do you call it, small? You'll pay for this, evildoer.
Turn up the volume!
Time for savor the vigor of it. A delicate operation.
Time to keep up. It's my tempo!
Naughty children, don't. You're in bad shape. We shall take back what we lost. Wait, there are still...
They must have entered from another direction. We should avoid an open conflict.
It doesn't seem like there's any way to...
Yes, we need to solve it before we...
Turn up the volume!
Evildoer. Time for a shot. Nap time. What do you call it, small?
Not bad. Keep up. It's my tempo! Ready to jam.
Really? Again?
Time to make some... Evildoer.
Turn up the volume!
You're in bad shape. A delicate operation. Wait, there's...
We should avoid an open conflict.
Time to keep up with my tempo!
Naughty till nap time. You call it smart! We shall take back what we lost.
Wow.
I don't see a switch for the... over there!
There's a monster in the area.
Show your courage.
Huh. These targets will make for good practice.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them!
Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all!
Follow Hook if you want to win! Hit start Hook the Great has arrived! Make way! Make way!
Here to crash the party? Turn up the volume!
This battle is unavoidable. You're in bad shape. Form a line, villains! Now you see me! Now you don't! Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it. You're a good person! You'll pay for this.
Pretty good crowd today. Keep up. My tempo!
Nap time.
Turn up the volume! Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all!
Your assistance is timely. Time to make some mischief! Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it. You're a good person! This battle is We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them!
This song's just for you. Keep up. My tempo!
Here comes the medicine.
last us a long time.
Pretty good crowd today. Turn up the volume.
That'll take more. You're in bad shape.
Troublesome. Evildoer.
Keep up. My tempo.
Naughty children, don't listen.
We shall take back what we lost. She really caught up with us. Even had time to set up an ambush.
You dare underestimate me?
Even though it has suffered fragmentum corrosion, this is still part of Belobog. It was our home. The guards know this place like the back of their hand. Enough cat and mouse. Drop your weapons and come with me. You're such a nuisance. Just what crime are we supposed to have committed again? It better be worth you following us all the way out here. My orders are to arrest you. It is for the adjudication panel to present you with the nature and penalty of your alleged crimes.
You saw us yesterday. Do you remember? Madame Cocolia received us as honored guests. How can such a drastic change have occurred in the course of one night?
The Madam Guardian investigated your backgrounds.
How? From space?
She summoned me last night to tell me that you had deceived her. Your identities and purpose here are counterfeit. You seek to overthrow the rule of the architects. What a two-faced hag! Publicly insulting the Supreme Guardian only elevates the seriousness of your crimes. Throw down your arms and surrender.
We're wasting our words, March. At least one thing is clear. We mustn't be caught.
Well, if there's no escape, then maybe it's time we gave them a taste of Astral Express medicine.
Why did you say this?
Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all! Turn up the volume!
Time for nap time.
You call it small!
evildoer.
This song's Keep Up My Tempo!
Lady Bronya.
I'll handle these evildoers myself. Fight with me.
Here to crash the party? Turn up the volume! Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all!
You're in bad shape. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them!
Fellows, hook if you want to win! Pitch dark hook the great has the high! This way! This way!
Back off.
Keep up my tempo!
Nap time. The time is now. Lend me your strength.
Form a line! Viv, why you call it small?
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Persistence is timely. Stop right there.
Pretty good crowd today. Turn up the volume!
Savor the vigor of life.
Still got...
This song?
This girl's pretty strong. Hey, Don Hung! Maybe no...
You first.
You're no fun.
Intruders, give it up. You will be guaranteed a fair trial.
Ooh, sorry. I didn't mean to ruin the intensity of the moment.
What is this?
I can't breathe.
I have one thing to say. Sampo never lets friends who've helped him come to harm. I say what I mean, and I mean what I say.
Okay, dude.
They will suffer, sacrifice, and die because of my order. What about the Underworlders? They will lose the protection of the architects. They will see me as a tyrant.
We will honor your decision.
I understand.
Come on, those toys of yours aren't that dangerous.
Then why hasn't she woken up yet?
Because she's sound asleep. Didn't you hear her sleep talking? Ah, poor child. Sounded like a bad nightmare. Tell me the truth, Sampo. What are you gonna do about the overworld girl?
What am I gonna do about her? Why, wait for the opportunity and send her back, together with the rest of them, of course. Hey, come on, what's with the...
You're a bad liar, Sampo Koski.
What? I didn't mean to bring her along. The smoke was too dense. I was in a daze. Before I knew it, I'd somehow dragged her down here, too.
What are you up to, Sampo? Why do you insist on getting caught up in overworld affairs that have nothing to do with you? If it's a whole lot more attention from Wildfire you want, you're going about it the right way.
Hey now, Sampo Koski's primary concern is taking care of his friends. These guys scratch my back. How could I live with myself if I didn't scratch theirs? And another thing, where does Wildfire get off assuming that these fine folks won't come in useful to them, huh? I mean, you never know.
Which is why you've set them loose in the underground?
Come on, accidents happen. I'll have them rounded up in no time.
That girl... Get her back as soon as possible, then don't let her out of your sight. The underground has been sealed off for over 10 years now. The children won't even remember what overgrounders look like. If a girl in a Silvermane Guard uniform suddenly shows up, what would Wildfire do with her? What would they do with you?
Right. I get it. I'm setting off right now. I'll have to trouble you to look after them while I'm gone, ma'am.
Sampo's in trouble. Sampo.
Hey, sleepyhead. Looks like you're awake.
No, I'm not. What's with the amount of women in this game where their outfits, like, not to be like a perv, but like, where is the rest of your clothes? Same with Bronya. Like, she ain't wearing anything under here. That's why it's a fucking black-ass void. Like, not to seem inappropriate, but like...
How are you feeling? Any aches or
what the
pains?
fuck?
I bet. You were mumbling something about Stellarons and wishes. I couldn't make sense of it. Well, now that you're awake, you should probably try moving your limbs. I'm Natasha, a doctor in the underground. You've already spent a day in my clinic. Yes. It's a place that's been sealed off and neglected by the overgrounders for more than a decade. The underground has none of the splendor of the surface. The people here dig tunnels and mine ore to make a living. Sampo's gone to clear up a mess of his own making, so I'm looking after you in the meantime. Based on your current state, I don't think there's any cause for alarm. You seem perfectly healthy. So if you don't mind, I'll go and take a look at the other patients. They've been up for a while already. The young guy with the dark hair left first. He went with Sampo. Your rowdier friend took off soon after waking up. I imagine she's taking a stroll nearby. As for the girl in the Silvermane Guard uniform, I told Sampo to watch her, but it seems that he left his post, and she made a run for it. Good question. He's a man of mystery. He claims to be a simple cross-border businessman. Not that there's much to interest an overworlder down here. Either way, he's got a surprising number of connections. I've managed to secure more than a few urgent medical supplies through him, and he's been a big help to Wildfire. In any case, I don't think his intentions are sinister. It's a grassroots organization. Think of it as the Silvermane Guards of the Underground, but less stone-hearted. No need to thank me. It's a doctor's duty to heal.
I gotta find March 7th and Dan home. Where should I start?
Why do they pronounce his name like that? Both Callus and Stella, like, pronounce his name in this. Like, oh, and the entire time they're on Urilla 6 really weirdly. Walk around a little first.
My friend, looking for a ticket?
Where have you been? I think this will be all for now. Um, this will be it for this recording. It's a little short, but that's so well. As per my streaming schedule is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and the weekends occasionally. I'll be on a bit of a burnout, so I'm not sure when the next stream will be. It could be next Friday, this upcoming Friday, or it'll be another date on schedule.
In the meanwhile, I hope to get more recordings out. Have something to watch. And that is all. Bye bye.